What's up everyone, Amanvilla here. I've done a video about console startups before, but today I've decided to shift gears and go to the PC side of things, with Windows startups. Just like gaming consoles, almost every version of Windows has a startup sound. However, this time, instead of ranking them, I'm gonna go one by one in chronological order and give a quick opinion on each of them. Now, the first OS we have is Windows 3.1, which released in 1993 with a very simple startup sound. Now, this startup is okay, but when your main competitor's startup sounds like this, you're gonna have to be a little bit more creative than that. This startup is simple, but it also goes as very bare and lackey. However, Microsoft learned from this and delivered 2 years later by creating this. Ah yes, the Windows 95 startup. I love it so much. Even though I wasn't born in 1995, this somehow sounds nostalgic to me. Quite frankly, I think this is my favorite Windows startup due to how futuristic and relaxing it sounds. And man, that retro Windows 95 logo looks so good. Now it's time to fast forward to 1996, and Windows NT 4.0 just came out and sadly ditched the 95 startup in favor of this. Now, this isn't bad, but it's no 95. It sounds futuristic, but not as catchy and calming, but it's leagues better than 3.1. However, with the release of NT 5.0, Microsoft has the chance to create a new epic startup. I just have a good feeling about it. Sweet lord, what is this? Is it done yet? No? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't like this one. It's too long, it's too loud, and it sounds like a broken version of the Japanese Sega Saturn startup. But then Microsoft pulled off another 95, this time in 1998. Ah, this is more like it. It punches you with a nice and futuristic sound, and it also sounds very similar to the startup of another very recent Microsoft product. Just showed how Windows 98 stained the memories of many people. But now it is time to enter a new millennium with Windows 2000. This one also sounds good. Not as futuristic, but more of like a rite of passage, like Microsoft is greeting us to a new millennium of Windows and technology. Another Windows version actually uses this startup as well, and its name is Windows ME or Millennium, so I'll skip it as my opinions are the same. Next we have Windows Whistler? I had no idea this existed until, well, this very video. So here it goes. And I'm not a fan. It sounds too Game Boyish? I don't know how to explain it. But now, this next one right here, needs no introduction. Prepare yourselves to be submerged in waves of nostalgia in 3, 2, 1. This was my first Windows, as I was born in 2002, so this startup is very nostalgic to me. Reminds me of playing old Flash games on my family PC. It doesn't sound as futuristic, it sounds calming and nice, like Windows greeting you for your Excel session. Now the next two Windows I'm about to look at aren't very known, but Windows 2003 Server sounds like this. It sounds meh, but then we have Windows Longhorn. Wow, this sounds really good. Kinda like entering heaven, or kinda like a video game OST. On second thought, maybe it sounds a little too dramatic, but this next one, oh boy. Windows Vista might have been Microsoft's worst invention, or one of them, but damn, that startup is nostalgic, especially the chime at the end. So good. Brings me back to when I was on my grandfather's Toshiba laptop playing Lemonade Tycoon, Purple Place, and of course, chess. And Microsoft knew the startup was good, so they used it again with, in my opinion, the best Windows version of all time. Windows 7 was amazing and is the Windows I grew up with for most of my life. This one is also very nostalgic for most people, and it's easy to see why. It's the perfect length, sounds calming, inviting, simply amazing. And then 8 came out with this? Why, Microsoft? Why? Why make 8 look like this and also sound like this? It sounds like a phone notification, not a startup. Well, at least it can only get better with Windows 10. Wait a minute. Yeah, Windows 10 is silent, which is not bad, but it just doesn't feel the same. And well, for Windows 11, we have no idea since it hasn't been revealed. But well, all we know is that it probably won't sound like... But anyways, that's all for this video. If ever you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to be notified when a new one comes out. And if ever you are interested in my console startup video, don't hesitate to take a look as well. I will leave the link in the description. However, for now, thank you so much for watching. It has been me, Amen Villa, and have a good day.